Hello everyone again. I'm Neeti and I'm based here in Melbourne. I am working with Pepperstone, which is a global fintech organization, but largely I've worked in a few organizations, mainly on the talent acquisition and contingent workforce side. I've been partnering with Jobs for Humanity for about a few months now, and I'm really excited that we have our next phase of how we approach it. So yeah, grateful to be here.
Beautiful. Great to have you here too. Tamara, over to you.
Hi, I'm Tamara. I'm also in Melbourne. I've been in TA for probably 15, 16 years. At the moment, I'm doing a bit of consulting, and I've probably been with Jobs for Humanity probably same amount of time, 6 months, maybe. Anyway, nice to meet you all.
Great to have you here. Marky Mark.
Yo, أهلين, Gail. I am Mark Mansour. I am forever and a day in recruitment. I've been with Jobs for Humanity for so long. I think it's about 4 weeks now. It's good to finally get in and help the team out. But yeah, if you ever want to talk about anything regarding recruitment, branding, marketing, strategy, process, policy, procedure, or just talk shit about food, anything like that, all right, you can reach out. Or the best new Dubcare style, like I'm also good with that, right?
It's great to have you here, Mark. You've been with us in spirit, even though it's only been a short period of time. Cool. Michael?
Yeah, hi, Michael Delaney. I've also been in TA for a very long time. I'm now in Melbourne and I've just moved into a people and culture role. So I'm head of people and culture for a startup down here. I've been with Jobs for Humanity, I don't know, months. I don't know. It feels like a really short time, but also a really long time. And yeah, it's one of the best things that anyone can get involved in. So it's just great to have, a bunch of people here who are all, with the same aims and goals to help people.
Perfectly put. Great to have you here too. All right, and now everyone knows Roy because Roy, it's your fault. We're all here. So cool. All right, so Gael, over to you.
All right. So I'm gonna share my screen. I think, Joe, I saw you on there, but I don't think you've gotten a chance to use it
yet. I'm logged in on my phone, but I haven't used it yet. But I'm keen to start using it.
All right. So basically, I'll give a run through. One sec. Let me just fix my screen. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So basically, we're still in the phase of testing stuff out. As you can see here, this will be like whoever is online. We have bots with us. They're like little robots programmed to do stuff on the server. They'll be helping us moderate the server, making sure everybody is using the server properly, saying welcome messages. So there's an automatic message whenever somebody joins the server. Hi, welcome. We do this, blah, blah, blah. So the bot will be doing this as well. So the first time you go into the server, you will have something called a role. So when you click on my profile, because I'm an administrator, it will show here that I'm an admin. Okay, for you guys, when you go in, you go to roles, and you're basically a coach, not a recruiter, but let's just use this as an example. Okay, so I'm a recruiter, I react with this emoji, and now I have as role here, recruiter. Okay, so for you guys, it's gonna be coach. I had to, when I go to Joe, career coach, recruiter. So I'm just gonna open one other thing.
And over the next week, we're going to look to basically refine all of this. So if you have questions, like none of this stuff is set in stone. We're hoping that over the next week, we say, all right, it's maybe too complicated to have coach and recruiter. What's the difference? Maybe we simplify it to one thing, or, so on. It's like the bots are maybe too intimidating. Maybe we want to change some stuff. So over a week, we're just going to do it internally, mess around with it. The following week, we're going to spend some time to put together content. So if, for example, we have 30 coaches, each one putting together, 1 hour a week on Discord, that's literally 30 hours a week. That's almost a full-time calendar where we can offer, coaching or training live to whoever wants to dial in. So we can put together that agenda of content, something coherent that we can publish and show. And we're going to put together some points, a point system, like the more you coach people, the more points you get. And then the following week, we start to invite candidates and external recruiters, and then start to see this community grow. We'll have false starts for sure, but I can imagine that within a year from now, this will be a vibrant community of 50,000 people with, I can't imagine how many people like help land a job, have more confidence in applying, and adding additional services like, childcare for single moms, housing for people returning citizens from incarceration, legal support for refugees or anybody who needs it, language skills for someone who just moved to a new country, doesn't speak the language, and things like that, through partners, through nonprofits who come in and then are part of this.
Yeah, basically, you'll be able to know what the person's role is or what they're here for through these roles that they will be choosing when they first enter the server. So when you go to someone, they'll be, okay, so this is a neurodivergent person looking to be coached. I want to be coached. So once you click on a person, you'll be able to know directly who this person is, what they're looking for, so it'll be easy to connect. Basically, there are different categories of channels on Discord, each one dedicated to something specific. For example, here it's just like the basic stuff, welcome message, the rules, how people should use the server, what they shouldn't do, the roles where they choose the channels that they want to be in, optional, who they are, what all of this stuff. FAQ section, and here for people who don't know how to use Discord, so they know how to use Discord. Basically, the most important part is this, which is split into topics: resume review, LinkedIn profile, job search, networking, interview prep, and everything else. We basically want you guys to use Discord as if it's there. I think maybe once the whole team is there, you guys can stay as coaches, and maybe someone in the NGO who doesn't have a role here on the server can act as a candidate. You guys can interact with each other in a way where, okay, I'm thinking like a candidate, just to see like how that flows, how it's gonna go. So yeah, we need you guys to kind of test it out. Okay, I tried this, I didn't like this part. Or no, I think this topic should be under an umbrella term that encompasses maybe 3 of the channels that we have here. So we want you guys to also give us feedback on it, what we can improve, what you think should be different. There are voice channels and text channels in the server. So here, when you go to training rooms, there's an audio channel here, which maybe as a coach, you could go, okay, you could speak to the moderator. I want to book a training room, and we'll give you one basically, and you have this room, and the candidates that you coach, or the candidates or whatever, whoever wants to join, maybe. So there we're thinking about some stuff, but basically this is how it functions. These are text channels. You can write long messages, I think up to 2,000 words. You can post videos, articles. Yeah, basically this is like a general idea. Also, I was thinking, yeah.
I was going to ask, you know how to put together an event? Hosting an event, because we have an ability here to say, book an event on a particular time at a particular day. And I think that time there'll be notifications, and I think people can save that event and potentially calendar.
Here, I see on this server that like they have this thing, 2 events happening, for example. It shows up here as well. I'm not sure how to do it, but I'll work on it today. One sec. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'll write it down. Okay. Does anyone have any questions so far?
So just for the access, Gail, do we get a link to access this, or do we?
Yeah,
just
I can share the
create-
Discord. No, I can share the Discord.
Shared it in the chat.
Wait,
Yeah,
Roy, I think I
sent
found
it
it.
in the WhatsApp.
Yeah,
I think
and
you
I've
just.
sent it in the chat as well.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
send it to you guys. I send it to you guys here. Roy, I think it's easy. I think it's right here. Create event.
Okay.
You just right click the Just for Humanity somewhere text channel. All right. Whatever. Yeah, so it's easy. You just right click here and choose create event. Okay. Yeah, so basically I'm just gonna share it with you. I'll
So
share
I
this.
think, yeah, we, Mark or Joe already sent it on WhatsApp, so I think I'm able to access
Oh,
that.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so just tinker with it, play around, talk to each other, direct message, talk on the channels, just so we get used to it.
Cool.
And if you have any questions, you guys can talk to me at any time.
Yeah, I think I definitely want to try out the event thing as soon as
Yeah.
possible. Yeah, because I'm guessing people need to join the channel, and then you can invite them
Correct.
as well. And then is it
Yeah.
audio? It's audio, isn't it?
It's audio. You click
Cool.
here, it's audio. You can even video chat, and you can even share your screen.
Nice. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So it's on your phone, but also you can have it on your desktop at the same time, which is cool. So you can have it using the app or
Exactly.
Okay.
So basically there's also a part for like a library. So if you guys think there are any articles, so it's basically here to share with each other as well. So if you guys have any resources, articles for other recruiters, for candidates, so this is a place also to share this information, to share this data with people so they can access it,
okay.
etc.
Cool.
Okay,
Yep.
so right now you don't have to choose any roles because I'm still thinking with this. I'm still playing around. These won't be, it won't look like this at the end. So I'll probably delete these, but it's just so you understand how it's gonna be.
That's a lot of effort. It's wonderful. Yeah, what you've done here, Gail and team.
Thank you. It's cool, honestly. It's like a really, really nice, like if you go here to this channel, which already is like established, like it's nice. You see, okay, everything is split, who's here. For us, it would be recruiters here, for example. It would be candidates. You can just go see what's up. I click on this dude's profile. Oh, he's looking to be whatever. So it's nice,
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And Roy, you're allowed to have a crown. It's fine.
I saw this.
The
I'm like,
king.
how do you even think? I think Discord puts it to encourage people to boost. And so it's just that I'm organizing this, I boosted it because the way it works, it's really smart. Is they're doing it such that unlike Slack, for example, where it's like the pro version corporate, here they're kind of monetizing it off individuals. And so, I took the mantle of just kind of adding things so that we can have custom roles, so that we can have, voice only chat rooms, which is super handy if, like, for example, for the blind, it's amazing. And it goes quickly. It's a bit like Clubhouse then. You also have video only chat rooms. You can go in and have all that type of stuff. It's just this thing is built for that, for community building.
It just takes some time getting used to, right? So if you're used to using something like Slack, this can be a little bit overwhelming. But I hadn't logged in since like October, November, and everything was crypto channels.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, yeah, like get it out of them. I just got sick of it. But yeah, interesting. It's pretty cool.
I do have a question. Of course, it's related to events once again. With the current 38,000 that we've got in our system, are we able to sort of communicate to them? We've got this Discord when we're ready. We've got this Discord community and we have this event. If you're interested, come and join. Is that the way we are planning on using it?
Yeah, they'll be part of our email chains to candidates and recruiters and partners. Basically, it'll be, we'll mention it in a few emails.
Yeah, so the way we're
We'll
thinking,
also be working. Yeah, sorry.
yeah, go for it, Gad. It's a big, sorry, I didn't mean to speak over.
No, not at all. Basically, we want to share it wherever we can. So if you guys can share it in your circles, if you have a Slack channel, or if you guys are in any groups that would benefit from this, we also want to share it. We want to share it on our social media, in our emails that we send to candidates, recruiters, and partners. And basically in any way that's not intrusive, that's not annoying, but that's also taking advantage of the resources we have.
You just let us know when we can start doing that, and we will.
Yeah,
we'll start
should be at not the start of basically. Wait, let me give you a proper. It should be basically by the 6th. 30th to 6th, I guess. If this is the week we test, this is the week we finalize. Yeah, 6th nice. June.
Cool.
We should be good. All right.
Sounds good.
And we'll have a systematic way of bringing candidates in, where when candidates submit an application or sign up, we're putting together an email communication chain of like maybe 4 emails. They go first, okay, thank you for signing up. If you want to join, here's our Discord community where you can have more coaching and support and things like that. A few days later, reach out to them. Hey, we put together, this training for candidates, and this is where you can find. So basically, it'll be in the email, and then following up with them to see if they need any additional support, and then down the road a bit, a testimonial. And same thing for employers as well. When employers sign up, reaching out to them and tell them, hey, we have this Discord community where you can reach out to candidates and coach them if you're interested, or spread the word. And then from our homepage, like Jobs for Humanity, there's going to be a bit of an overhaul, like improvement to show the clear value prop for employers, because right now it's very geared towards volunteers.
Yeah.
We'll make sure that there's a value prop to employers, to candidates, to volunteer recruiters, to partners who want to offer services, and then through social circles and everything.
I was wondering, I think if you wanted to coach like multiple people at the same time, or maybe even like you could create your own server, technically have your own server where like the people that you are coaching have access to your server. So you're always connected to the people that you have coached, and like you have your own little place to put your stuff for your candidates, basically. So this is a way that you can use Discord as well. Okay. For you. Yeah.
All right, I'm willing to give it a go. Everyone else?
Feel like an old man to jump into Discord.
I feel like that too, but I actually feel like it's the wave of the future. Like I feel that you get because now, especially that Slack got acquired by Salesforce, it's gonna get so enterprised. Exactly. Whereas Discord is huge. They raised $500 million like a year or 2 ago, so they've got cash to spend on community building. So I feel like they're going to be here to stay.
Do you know what it takes me back to? This takes me back to 1996, pre-World Wide Web, BBS days, right? When you're jumping on and someone's got their own server and you've got little chat rooms, and this is what it's like. This is back to the future kind of thing. Dead set.
That's so true.
It's got an air of familiarity to it, but it's just old. Yeah, it's cool. It's interesting.
Makes you think of MIRC.
It's close to.
Hey?
MIRC?
No, this is pre MIRC. MIRC was like 1999, 2000. This is like BBS days where some some fat tech dude had his server set up at home, and like you're logging on and playing Doom 2 deathmatch off this server. This is that. I think I was like 11 years old when back in the day, and yeah, this is when we went to Kmart and bought a computer for like $2,000, and it would be worth like 50 cents now. Yeah. Just oh God. I just saw your message in chat, Roy. That's hilarious. Oh my God, that's classic. That is classic. Jeez. That's great. All right. Well, this is going to be fun. So it sounds like jump in, into Smart Recruiters, engage with people, do what you need to do. Joe, are you going to share the template that you've got on email, or
yeah, I can
if
send
you
it
do
over
that,
now.
that'll be
Cool. No
that would be
problem.
awesome. And I guess if we've got any questions, we can reach out on WhatsApp or Discord now. Yay.
Yeah, let's talk a lot.
Discord. See you in Discord.
Yeah, over the next week, let's try to say, hey, this works, this doesn't work, it's too complicated. What are the training rooms for? It's even things that are happening in the back of the brain. If it's happening, like say it out. It's almost like user research. It's like even things that like I'm feeling all this is too complicated is super valuable, because we have baby boomers who are going to be joining this, right? So and then we can simplify, strip it down to its basics.
Oh, your doggy.
I just wanted to tell you guys, I'm just going to share my screen one last time. If you guys want to basically do what Mark did and direct message me, you can just right click my, you can just click on my name and, or is it?
Slide into her DMs.
Wow.
You can slide into my DMs.
Mine's already telling me that my account's been disabled. It let me in and then it's kicked me out.
What?
Sorry, I've already broken it.
You're a robot. That's so funny.
Oh yeah, you can right click and message me. It just doesn't show for me because I'm talking to myself. But basically you can just right click my name.
You do that often?
Message me. I slide into my own DMs.
Yeah, give myself many compliments.
So...
You're an amazing human being.
Yeah, so if you want to just message me any questions, just direct message me. I'll help you out, and it's good.
Yeah, epic. That's really cool. Did you set all this up?
Yeah, Roy and I basically.
You big nerd. That wouldn't have been easy. Jeez.
I mean, you
all
think
I can
so.
think
it's
of is
actually quite. It kind of makes sense. It's kind of flowy. It works a lot like Slack, by the way. It's just a bit more like visually,
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And now that we have gone through that, so is there anything else that you wanted to share, Roy, besides it's all about using Discord, and we're going to try it out and see what we can do. And it's all about being able to help more people. Sounds like another initiative is coming into play with the baby boomers. But yeah, if you've got any questions regarding coaching and things like that, you can get in touch. But yeah, anything, Roy, to share?
No, just to keep in mind, like a general timetable over the next week, play around with it, invite, the various everyone on Jobs for Humanity into it, give feedback, try to simplify it, like just to look and feel, make it easy for future people. So this coming week, and then the following week, put together a schedule, like what would be ideal for people living in Australia, in Asia, in Africa, Europe, and the Americas, of like, hey, if job seekers want to have some coaching on resumes, coaching on interview, and then we can allocate some times, and potentially we could say, hey, I'd be happy to do this, half an hour a week for 3-4 weeks, and then start to build a calendar where there's always activity happening. That's very like useful activity rather than spamming messages. And then we'll launch it, and we'll start to invite our partners and say, hey, you want to offer legal support? There's a channel here for this. Would you be open to, manage this have somebody manage this and support people who come through it? And then that's it. So 1 week of beautifying this thing, simplifying it, 1 week of putting together content, and then we'll open it up.
Cool. That sounds wonderful. And then one shout out for Lou, Lou, who had gone to New York to represent Jobs for Humanity for all of us.
Representing.
Gone to the Greenhouse event, and yeah, we're looking forward to hearing how that has gone.
It's incredible. They put on every on the main stage or on the main ballroom, on every table, they put a sign that talks about Jobs for Humanity. It's insane.
Nice.
I would have like there's a lot of momentum here, and I really feel that at this stage, like our goal of 2030 being a leading contributor to UN Sustainable Goal number 8 by most people hired, I think we're well on track. Like the product is in place, the vision is in place, and then people are flowing in, and then it's just about getting comfortable and putting together something that can scale. ATS integrations are pretty much done. 30 ATS integrations, which is pretty cool. So
amazing.
Yeah.
And we've got candidates from all over the globe. It's not just, from Middle East, Africa, or Europe. It's also Australia. There are some Aussies in there too.
There are a lot of
Aussies.
Yeah.
Don't you say something like Aussie, 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 oi, 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 or something like that?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I think it's even funnier with the accent. I've never tried. It's great. Love it. Please. That's cool. I'm enjoying this. Roy, you're an absolute beast getting all this stuff built out in the background. That's awesome.
Yep. It is.
It's 2 years in the making, though. And I'm really proud of
well, then stop taking your time. Jeez. No, all good. Do you guys need anything? Is there anything else we need to do?
You should do stand up, Mark.
Yeah, he is quite funny, isn't he?
It's easier to laugh and clown about things than to be angry and break things.
I think maybe you'll create a channel in there, comedy, JFX comedy. Come and listen to a joke from Mark.
Oh yeah, there's actually a channel for you're muted, I think, or
yeah, exactly. We could add channels. We've got channels for like random things, but hey, if this then becomes like a lifestyle thing and we can put like a comedy, skits on there, why on earth not? We can literally have a video streaming every, an hour every day where people can dial in and get some like live comedy in there.
Mark, are you up for it?
This idea is Mark.
The Mark Mansour show.
I'm crap at. I'm great at observational humor and quick one-liners. that's it. Sitting down talking, saying a joke. No, I'm no Dave Chappelle. Oh goodness. But yeah, of course, why not? Entertainment's love makes the world go round. Entertainment's probably the next thing, right? Laughter's the next, or the laughter's the best medicine. Anyway, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Tab.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you
for listening.
Yeah, it's really nice to see you all.
I'm gonna bounce.
See you, Pistol Pete.
Bye, all.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye. See you, Tam. See you, Mick.
Bye-bye.